Hello everyone, welcome to Microsoft Power Automate tutorials. In this short video, we will learn about a small update on expression editor and dynamic content before going to learn about the functions in expressions. Alright, if you see over here, the expression editor and the dynamic content are oddly placed. So what is this dynamic content and the expression? That we want to transfer the data from trigger to action or from one connector to another connector, right? If you see over here in my flow, I'm having the compose. It is looking for the inputs. When you click over here, you will find the dynamic content over here. If you observe over here, when I click on the inputs over here, I'm having add dynamic content. Over there, you will find dynamic content and the expression. If you see over here, the dynamic content under the expression tab has been oddly placed. And whenever you want to get the data, you need to scroll down over here or you need to scroll right over here to get the data or to find the dynamic content or the expression, right? Which is an annoying thing in the Power Automate. This is looking very odd and it is very annoying over here. So over here, I will walk through a new feature over here to look and feel for the modern expression editor. This is the classic expression editor what we have, but there is a new modern expression editor what we have recently launched by Microsoft Power Automate. All right, there are few simple steps to make this modern expression editor from the classic expression editor to modern expression editor. What are the simple steps that we need to follow over here? You can see over here on the topmost, I'm having the settings over here. Click on that. This is the first one. And there you are having view all Power Automate settings. This is the second step which you need to follow. Click on that. And then if you see the settings over here, I'm having experimental features. These features might change or break or disappear at any time. This is the new features, experimental features will be launched on your flow. So right now this is on off. Let me make it on and then let me click on save. Now if you see over here, changes you made may not be saved. All right, let me reload it by clicking on reload. Now what will happen? It will reload the entire flow with the new experimental features. All right, now if you see the flow has been reloaded over here with the new features of the modern expression editor. Now if you click on compose and you select the inputs once again over here, you can see over here I'm having dynamic content over here. You can see over here add dynamic value by clicking on control space from the keyboard, and also you can see the expressions over here. To get an expression, you need to select control shift and space buttons from the keyboard. Now let me select the expression over here by clicking on that, and now you can see the look and feel over here. Now you can see the modern expression editor over here. If you see in the classic expression editor, we got it totally on the right hand side for the inputs with the dynamic content as well as the expressions, right? At the same time, you need to scroll down on all these things. But over here, you are having both the things at the same location. You can see the expression over here. If you are looking for some expression, let's assume I'm looking for concat, where you will get the IntelliSense over here to get the particular expression. And there you can go ahead and you can select it, where you will get all the values over here for the expression. And also if you see, I'm having list of functions over here. When you select the list of functions, it will give the reference guide to how to use the functions in the expressions. Now you can see on the right hand side, I'm having function expressions and string functions, collection functions, logical expressions, and whatnot. There are 10 different categories of functions that what we have. All right, this is the first one. And the second one, if you can see, dynamic values. So if I'm going to pass the input data from one connector to another connector or from trigger to action, there you can see the values over here. You can search for the values. Let's assume I'm having input over here just from the manually trigger flow, so that by searching that you can get the value over here. And you can see over here, you can concatenate the values and whatever the things that you need to do, you can go ahead and you can get it. All right. Now, whenever you have selected the function from here, it will try to give the inputs or the required parameters over here for the particular function. All right. Now, in such a way, if you're having the dynamic value, by clicking on add dynamic value over here, you can click it and there you can add the values over here from here. And you can see the same dynamic value will coming over here, and you can add the inputs by searching the content from the previous steps. That is nothing but whatever the triggers that we have or the actions that we have. In that case, you can go ahead and you can get the values from the particular steps that are from the previous steps. All right. This is the modern expression editor what we have. The look and feel is totally different when you have selected the experimental features as on. All right. I hope you understand the modern expression editor along with the dynamic content in the particular tutorial. Thank you for watching Power Automate tutorials. If you have any queries related to this concept, please post them in the comment section. I will see you in the next session. Till then, bye-bye. Have a wonderful day.